To use the survey pop-up, make sure you're in the Forms tab and in the Promotions area. Then click Create Promotion. Give your promotion a name and click Save and Continue. Now choose the survey pop-up template. Click Select, and here we go. This is what your website visitors will see. This is the pop-up, and on the right side we have the editor. So here we can change the form type. We can go full screen with these surveys. We can make the survey pop up on the bottom right corner. And with these additional settings, we can change different things within these different types. For example, have it to the left in the case of the pop-up when it pops up in the corner. In the full screen, we don't have any settings here. And in the main pop-up, we just have a gray overlay that will make it pop out more. And we can also close the pop-up automatically after someone has taken our survey. Then, of course, we have the design settings. We can change the color of the pop-up, but let's go with something more light in this case. And we can also change the radius of the corners, make it more square if we wish. Save. And then we have the different settings for all the different types of elements, like the title, the text, the label, and the close button. We can change the color for that, make it darker if we wish, and change the hover color to red, for example. Then when we hover it over it, we'll see that it changes. And of course, we have things like the clickable elements, the buttons, and the input fields, which we'll show later on once we are creating our survey. So once we're done with the settings here, we can go ahead and click this part in the middle, which is the actual survey. And here we have some demo survey elements or question templates. To add more of these elements, just click Add a Question Template and choose one from the different ones we have. I'll show you these in a moment. To delete it, just use this button here, the little trash can button. To edit it, just click the Edit button and then save changes once you're done. And of course, you can also reorder the parts of the survey to your liking. All right, I'm going to delete this one and just let's look at the different surveys. The intro part is just a way of saying, hey, do you want to take the survey? You can change all the button elements, in this case, the name of the button, the description, and the title. Let's just click Save Changes, Satisfaction Score. We can change, instead of smiley faces, we can have hearts or stars, and we can also change the colors. For example, instead of having colorful, we can have gray or white if you're using a darker theme or a darker background. You can also show the labels for these if you want and change the names of these labels. Let's click Save Changes. Then we have multiple choices. And in this case, if we edit it, we can go ahead and change the names here, allow multiple answers, add a description, and enter a button value if we have a button. Save Changes. Then Open Question, where someone can basically write whatever the person wants to write. For example, in the last survey question, if someone didn't like something, you can add this part and ask the person to explain why not. And it can just be an input field, or it can be a bigger text area where the person can actually make the text area bigger. And we can also have a placeholder right here if you need that. The easy dislike or like buttons are wonderful. You can also change this into hearts if you want and make it gray if that's the theme of your website. Let's go back to the like buttons. Let's make them colorful again. Save Changes. And then we have a sign-up form in the end if we want after the survey for someone to sign up. This is wonderful if you're asking different questions about your future subscriber. For example, if you have a pet website and you're asking the person about the breed of their dog, or the age of their dog, or if they like dogs or cats, you can collect all this data about your subscribers and then have them sign up and have everything in your MailerLite account. And later on, you can send very nicely tailored promotions, newsletters to those subscribers. And of course, the outro. This is just saying thank you. In this case, it's also saying, show me my gift for taking the survey. You can connect this to a PDF file on your Dropbox or your Google Drive or wherever you store your files. You can do this by editing this button here and then adding the link right over here. All right, and let's just save this. Let's say this is the end of the survey. And after you're done with this, just go ahead and click Next. And here are the different pop-up settings. So you can have the pop-up show after a specific time. In this case, it's 5 seconds. Or when the person scrolls down to a specific part of the article, let's say 50%, or before the person closes his browser tab. And this is good because it's not disruptive. It's not going to ask him, are you sure you want to, him or her, are you sure you want to close this tab? It's just going to allow the person to close the tab. And the frequency is all about the person seeing the pop-up, and then how long is it going to take for him to see that pop-up again, right? Because we don't want the same person to see the pop-up every time he or she visits our website, in most cases. Now, we can also choose a specific time, so we can set and forget it. This is very cool. Just, find the days you want to take the survey and then close the survey after that specific time. You can also show it everywhere on your whole website, hide it on specific pages, or show it only on specific pages. This is very good if, for example, like I said, if you have a pet website or you're selling pet products and you have a special page for dogs or landing page for dogs, then you can create a survey for dog lovers to get more information about them and set it only on that landing page. Then we have the ability to hide it on desktop, mobile devices, or tablets if we wish. And that's it. After we're done with this, just click Save and Continue. This is the snippet you will be using on your website. If you have WordPress, you can use our WordPress plugin for that, or our Shopify app if you're using Shopify. After you copy this and put it preferably on your website in a specific place, click Next. And here is the overview of your pop-up. So you can activate it or keep it paused. You can turn on double opt-in if you have the subscriber form at the end. So people will need to double confirm their subscription, not only put in their email, but then also confirm it in their email client. Here is the code again. And you can also use this show promotion on click event feature. And this is for advanced users if you want the pop-up to show up when someone is clicking a specific link, a specific text with a link in your post, in your article, then you will use this here. Otherwise, the stats are here. They will start filling up once people start taking your survey and start signing up. And here is the survey report. You will start seeing all the responses here, and you will be able to click the number of people who took the survey here to see who actually took the survey and to see all the results of the survey. So that's it. I hope you've enjoyed this little tutorial. I'll see you in the next video and have a wonderful day. Hey, thanks for watching the video. Please click subscribe, use the little bell icon. You can also catch us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course, use the little subscribe link in the description to sign up to our newsletter. Thanks again, and see you in the next video.